to do as such. And of course, we do see some sliverings of drones coming in as well. And Zergling got cleaned up just there, so he probably knows what's up. He knows that these rocks are going to be destroyed, and a third base is imminent. However, it may be a case of too little too late, as we see these roaches and, of course, more roaches streaming down into the bottom to make sure that he denies this third base at all costs, because, as I was about to say, and then I just stuttered for absolutely no reason, one of the key things in the later stages of the game, even the mid-game, is expansion management. One of the things that you can do better and better, and one of the things that Aristeo obviously has a clean eye for. However, going in, unfortunately getting trapped by those two beautifully placed force fields as he was, he did indeed engage a bit too far forward there, and in a choke, no less. That is actually quite a nice placed pylon right there from MouzMana, probably assuming that just that would happen, which is quite amazing. Cutting the ramp, or the entrance, that's the word, in half, and of course he is trying to build his nexus again, and after denying that nexus and taking a fourth base of his own, Aristeo decides to back out because any time that you can cause damage to your opponent without taking much damage yourself is always a good time to be had. And of course we do not see any hive tech coming up. However, more drones were in the making as he attacked, and that was another beautiful strategy by Aristeo. I am quite liking this guy right now. He now is up to 64 drones and is going in for another attack. This is quite beautiful, as I didn't notice as I was trying to focus on the battle, but he was droning up behind his attack that worked quite well, and he is going for the nexus yet again. And Mana knows what's up. He's positioning his guys in his units, not his guys. He's positioning units in a beautiful concave right now. But actually, Aristeo does not have too many units. But of course, infested Terrans, if he can dispatch those as fast as possible, do a lot of damage, especially with those +2. And although Aristeo does not have too many units, those infested Terrans, plus the potential for more from the energy from the infestors, plus a massive reinforcement area, the reinforcement line of roaches, you might say. And of course somebody is texting me, I don't know if you can hear that, but you know, screw that, man. We are here and we are going to do some casting. I don't care what they say, and I am going to continue this cast, man. It's like, why wouldn't I? Oh whoa, we just saw the overseer, that's the word, Luke getting lost, and unfortunately MouzMana is not attacking in the best of choke points. However, his blink micro was sufficient to push back the roaches and the infestors, and of course blinking into that army to try and see if he can do more damage. But I think it's a great idea to disengage right there, as we see 2-1 upgrades from MouzMana and only O2 from Aristeo, but we see the supplies greatly favor Aristeo. However, most of that is in the roaches, and he is burrowing to heal his health, which unfortunately the Protoss units cannot do, as they have taken quite a lot of hull damage. However, their shields have all regenerated from that nasty battle. But beautiful blink micro we see here. Overlords, and of course, well, actually that's a zealot, but an overlord, of course, spotting for drops. Well, not drops, as well as drops. They are spotting for, for those expansions, and with lots beautiful of expansion management. And that is a heap of infested Terrans right now. That is a beautiful choice from Aristeo, as well as the massive supply lead that he has right now. He has basically forced the MouzMana to engage or to back out and lose his third base, which is either option is not preferable for for anyone in this situation. As we see, he engaged there, and even that was probably not the best of decisions, as we see 66 supply to 189 of Aristeo, and this has just gone beautifully for himself. He has done a brilliant job, and of course he's texting me again, and I was like, why would you do that? I'm casting, bro. Let's get back into the game. As we see 69 supply from MouzMana, and I've of course, quite juvenile in that respect. But we see MouzMana in a greater than 100 supply deficit, and this is just not looking up. This is going to be the killing blow from Aristeo, knowing that he's already won and just shoving guys at the choke. And of course, there is a GG by MouzMana. As we see here, it was a greater than 100 supply deficit, as I said, and his upgrades will only take him so far. He knew that he was in a bit of trouble, but he didn't know by how much. But as we can surely see, of course, getting his 4th base up, we see 69 workers, and of course not too much in the production tab for mana, and not having enough money to, or the production capabilities, that is, to reinforce at a comfortable rate wherein he could hold off this attack. And of course we see the massive infested Terrans that are just getting thrown up this ramp and entranceway, because that's not really a ramp, but to and again that makes that's just so awesome, because they only cost energy, and doing that basically gives the Protoss 2 choices. They can either move back again and lose another expansion, or they can engage and try and make sure that those infested Terrans do as little damage as possible. But in this situation, either choice would have been devastating for my man Mana. And thank you guys all for watching this awesome cast of Intrepidity Mercenary Gaming, and I will see you guys next time.